Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the very first casted ranked free-for-all game for Age of Empires 4. That's right, Season 7 just dropped today, and with it, there is now a queue for free-for-all. You can play free-for-all, mega random, nomad, you could do standard, whatever you want. And not only that, there is also crossplay. And in this very game, we have players coming from both the PC and the console versions of Age of Empires 4. So this would be a very, very fun game to watch. And, oh my god, is he trapped? No. Oh, I thought he was. And you might be wondering, who is that guy? Who is this dude running around? Well, they made it so that there is now a Dominion mode is what they call it. But most of you probably know this as Regicide. And what that means is you have a king or an emperor or monarch, whatever you want to call him, and if he dies, game over. You lose. And not only that, whoever kills the king gets an additional 50 total unit population. I just played a game where I had 400 total population, and I was completely unstoppable, running in with 250 cataphracts, 300 Herosophons. It's crazy. It's crazy. So because of that reason, it actually gives you a little bit of motivation to maybe attack early. So we'll have to watch to see what's going on. Let's check in and see where all of our players are spreading out today. So it looks like we've got, you can see on the side of our screen here, we've got Ottomans, Byzantines, Chinese, Zushi's Legacy, another Ottomans, Joan of Arc, Chinese, and Byzantines. Now, I will tell you guys, I'll tell you right now, Byzantines going to be one of the strongest civilizations of the new season. You know I've played tons of Byzantines in the past, and you betcha I'll be giving you some updated guides here really soon. In these free-for-all modes, Byzantines, I think, going to actually be a powerhouse. China always is good in free-for-all. Sushi Legacy can stand out as well. Ottomans just received quite a nerf today, so we'll see if they stay within the top of the meta for now, but we will see. Okay, so down here, we have red and teal right by each other. That's going to be the Chinese and Zushi's Legacy. So the two, the Chinese variant and the OG. And I want to see if maybe I can show you who is an Xbox player. Yes, we can. So it looks like blue and red are both playing on a controller. Blue and red. So we're going to watch them very, very closely because it's definitely going to be harder for them to play on their controllers. I'll tell you. Now, I have a special edition Age of Empires 4 Xbox that they were so nice to send me, and I might have to give it a try. Maybe I'll try some free-for-alls on my Xbox, see if we can win one. It would be crazy, but we'll see if blue and red are able to stick around this game to do anything with it. Now, this is mega random as far as the map. It is not necessarily always the Nomad mega random, although I wish it was. A lot of it can be any of the quick match available maps, so that's a lot of maps out there. And man, look at this. Orange is really lucky. Ottoman's got this whole sea out here. Look at this. Food galore. Always nice at the beginning of the game. Where's this gold? And once you get your food, you kind of wonder, where's the gold you want to capture? Quite far away, depending on what he chooses to go for. So we'll see. And we'll be waiting for some action to heat up. This is a live game, so you have Sassy coming in with the raid. Thank you. We just started casting this game. I want to call out red and blue, both playing on an Xbox controller. So we'll see if they're able to pull off an upset here today. This is where I expect maybe to see our first conflict between the Chinese and Sushi's Legacy. Up at the north, look at this. Green is building up on a hill. Quite a nice spot to be building if you're making an empire. You know, I don't know. He even has gold up there. 8K gold. So that could be a nice spot to be in the later stages of the game. Or a trap. I don't know. No way for your monarch to escape. Let's see what here. We've got purple. So we've got... he's got his cistern up here, but kind of built in the corner. Gold. Oh, nice resource distribution. Wood a little bit further away, but we'll see what it ends up being. And yellow and blue pretty much on their own for right now. You can see blue using... I'm actually kind of curious to follow one of these players. So I'm going to follow blue right now since they're on a controller. And it should be like really smooth movement if they're not... You can see this right now. We're following the perspective of an Xbox controller. Now you can set camera waypoints, which is what I use when I play the Xbox. And it plays quite fun. Personally, I still would rather play the PC every day of the week. But as far as an RTS ported to console, it is really, really, really well done. The UI is completely different. So if you know someone who's got an Xbox but maybe doesn't have a gaming PC, encourage them to pick it up. And now you can play with them crossplay. Pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. A brave one, though, going into the free-for-all queue right at the beginning. So far, we got players with their town centers. It looks like spread out pretty evenly. Look at this. Oh, so we got orange going for the Sultani trade network. This is typically a landmark you're going to see in free-for-all with the Ottomans. I would recommend this because of the passive gold generation. Becomes a big thing in the late stages. And man, I'll say orange has a nice base. He has all of these fish that look to be uncontested right now. Not only that, these are deep water fish. This is an S+ tier spawn. He has all of the food in the world. He's got wood on lock. He's got gold back. He can basically wall this quarter of the map if he wants to. Looks like there's some mountains here even as well. So yeah, he is definitely with a major advantage. We'll say so. Yellow, kind of a pretty okay spawn in the corner, rather far away from a lot of people. Could be decent. Blue's kind of towards the middle-ish of this right side, but who sees what happened. A nice grand winery placement, going to be able to get farms in around here. Not only that, but we also have the berries right next to the town center, thanks to the way he built this one. And up in the north, could see a conflict between purple and pink. Now, funny enough, in my first free-for-all game, there were 2 players that went out in the Dark Age by some Dark Age rushing because, I mean, if you think of it, if you're able to secure a victory early on, that could be a permanent plus 50 pop cap if you're able to kill the king. But, you know, that's going to put set your eco back. Is it worth it? Probably not. But what's going on here? Monotonic dropping a Barbican in the Sun right on top of our Xbox player. Lynx here in color red. How is he going to respond to this? Let's check in some of the resources going on here. Unfortunately, we still don't have the technology for a free-for-all caster mode. Maybe in 2025 it might be something that comes to Age of Empires, but I wouldn't hold my breath on that one. For right now, you can see, is Red got his landmark down? I'll say he does not have the resources for it. Oh boy, he might be in trouble. He might be in big trouble. Yeah, he doesn't have the food to age up. He even made 2 Imperial workers here in the first age, so not feeling very confident about Red's start here. We're looking at monotonic in the second age. We've also got Icaros over here on the second age, as well as Excelsior down here. Oh, Joan of Arc in the next age. Always got to watch out for that. Okay. So, we got most of our players aging up here by now or already in the next age. You see Grand Winery being the landmark of choice for the Byzantines, and I would recommend this personally in most cases, just because that olive oil is just so great in the late stage of the game with the Byzantine economy. You just start to rock. You can get those mercenaries, which now have free contracts. You used to pay for them, and they're like instant. And not only that, but when you get the Emperor Palpatine school in the Imperial Age, you can get Nest of Bees, Hoi Pal, giant trebuchets. You can get cannons. All that for olive oil when you start to run out of gold. So that's quite nice. You guys see those Barbicans going. For now, not a whole lot of action here. Just a aggressive Barbican. See the orange down here to the south. Looks like we've got Sultani Trade Network starting to build some additional traders there. We'll see if he keeps training these. Let's see if I go to his perspective. Maybe it'll show us. Not yet. I was wondering if he was gonna get some more of them, but it looks like maybe he'll gradually do that over time. As far as other conflicts, I really do like where Green's base is, but we'll see if anything really arises here. Pink, Ottomans building some early military schools, looking like he might be going for some aggression here. Although I say that he made Dark Age barracks. Was he harassing somebody here? That's a very interesting move. He made a Dark Age barrack because he's only in the first age. I don't know if he attacked someone. Let's look at his line of sight and see what's going on here. No. So, Kind of an interesting decision here for pink. Opening with those is a little sus. Not sure exactly why, but who knows what he's going for there. Blue down here under attack. Joan of Arc rushes in. Looks like yellow is going to be bringing him some early aggression against the Byzantines, and he's got some berries underneath his TC as well as some sheep, so that's kind of nice. He must have trained a scout in order to get those sheep early on. Let's see if he did, if it didn't die. Yeah, he's actually gathering some sheep. Sometimes you can forego sheep if you got like lots of fish or something. You don't necessarily have to do this. Okay, we see a second cistern coming up for blue. Remember, blue is playing on an Xbox controller against a PC keyboard and mouse Joan of Arc. So you should really watch this closely. It's going to be a challenge for blue. That is for certain. Okay, teal made the Barbican, but has not showed really any other aggression. Although we see just now Zugnu starting to be supervised and produced there. So that is probably going to be a push into red's base here. Maybe looking to secure some early extra 50 population if he's able to take out red. Now orange, just enjoying the great expanse, has built a second town center down there and picked a nice open spot for the military schools. Now, wait a second. What the? Why is he? This one isn't going to get the bonus. What is he doing? Orange. Now, I will tell you guys, I picked a random game from the ladder, so there's no saying what the ranks of these players are. Maybe they don't know how military... Wow, that whistle was loud. School works, but... I mean, he did a 2 TC expansion. Maybe he's got other plans for another blacksmith or something, but not typically how you see those being built. But he can make up for it with all of this water. I mean, he seems to be booming pretty hard, so it seems like he knows what he's doing for the most part. Oh my... He also has the coastal... Of course he does. He has coastal trade as well. Now, this isn't going to be a great trade route, but it's certainly something should he run out of gold. So he's going to be in a good spot. Okay, so we've got Sniper telling us in chat there's about 10,000 console players on the ladder. What's that compared to how many PC players on our ladder? Do we know what that's going to be? Okay, I heard somebody's aging up. I can't believe red is hung in there. Look at this. He built his meditation gardens and looking like he's gonna maybe fight back a little bit here. Don't forget, playing on the Xbox here for red. Okay. Zugnu coming out here on the east side. It's going to be a Zug on Zug battle. And we got battering rams coming out for monotonic. But I'm not sure if he's going to be successful here because it looks like red's actually doing a pretty good job at producing units. Now, an interesting decision here. He has the meditation gardens, which gives him free resources. You can kind of see the passive res there. But if he were to build his second landmark, this Jingnan Tower, it would actually make it for each of these buildings he made, right? He just made, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. That would have been a free unit for each of those. So kind of a missed opportunity, but it might just be that he just really didn't have the resources. He's pinned down. Food's probably quite scarce right now, and that's likely, you know, what's going on. Okay, so looks like Teal's to be pushing in with some rams. We've got a Zugnu battle. It's the Chinese of a war versus Sushi's legacy. Let's see what happens. Zugnu facing off here under tower coverage. We've got the battering rams moving in. Now I hear the bell being rung right now. Town Center going to be defending here. Don't forget, as far as micro goes, Teal's on a PC. Red is on an Xbox controller. So this is going to be significantly harder for him to take micro like this. And you can kind of see his troops have certainly suffered great casualties right now. Is he going to be able to hold on to this? Villagers popping out. He returned to work, and he is able to actually micro those with the controller to take out those battering rams. But he's unfortunately losing a lot of villagers, and that's going to greatly cost him here in the long run. Able to survive this fight, but losing lots of villagers. Zugnu going down underneath the town center. But for now, it looks like red will survive. More stats, 7,875 active on Steam, with 15K being the 24-hour peak on Steam. Teal just being super mean. I mean, these players also do know who's on a controller as well. So, I mean, if I were Teal, would know it's easy target most likely in most scenarios. Now let's check back in on Blue. Blue also playing on this Xbox controller under heavy siege here by Joan of Arc. You just saw her right now using her Holy Wrath ability, doing a lot of damage. But lots of Lamatne there, looking to be holding on. Needs to watch out for the next Holy Wrath, could do a lot of damage. Oh, there it is. You can see all of those Lamatne taking a lot of damage, but able to hold on with Holy Spear spam. Now, one difference, Blue did sneak on up to the Castle Age, so he was able to pull off a Castle Age with the Golden Horn Tower, so he's getting some free mercenaries. Looks like he's got longbows coming out for right now. And he's able to hold off on this. Yellow, actually, being a little bit of a trouble. But what's going on over here? We see Purple has lost a landmark. Has there been a battle going on? Oh my gosh, look at this. We've got the Byzantines versus the Ottomans. Byzantines seem to be doing pretty good right now, as we just saw the twin minaret madras has fallen. So it looks like archers, maybe there was a Herosophon in there as well. Must have been to take that out, but Purple going for a conquest. Summary right now, I would say Purple's putting the pain on Pink. It appears that Blue is actually holding, and that could be a problem for Yellow in the long run as he instigated that battle. Red holding on, but lost a lot of villagers in that previous engagement. I'm gonna give you a little look-see at the resource so you can see what's going on. You can see Green's actually completely untouched, looking to go to the Imperial Age soon. Going to be in a great spot. You can see the same for Orange as well, completely untouched down here, just kind of booming up. And those guys are going to be probably some of our power players into the later stages of this game. Okay. Down goes the Townsend. Now, hold on a second. Now, hold on a second. Where is Red's Monarch? Look at this. Now, you might think he's being super sneaky, but once you reach the Castle Age, you can temporarily reveal the location of these monarchs. So you can actually see Orange chasing him down. He might have already done this reveal. Let's look at his line of sight and see. I don't think he has yet, but this monarch doesn't have any armor, 200 HP, also is able to sprint, you can see. So that's an ability he can use to go a little bit faster, but Red's on the run, but unfortunately going to lead probably some of these landmarks here in the later stages of this game. But for now, escaping to the middle, maybe not the best spot to escape to. And Green thinking, I'm going to build for the long run, playing the Chinese. He's already dropping down some stone walls, looking to wall up this entire northwest portion of the map. There we go, I made that a little bigger. Sorry, I should have maybe started with that. Okay, let's see what's going on with Pink. Pink holding on with those military schools pumping units. It does look like the Byzantines may go for another attack. We've got 2 Herosophons sitting on standby. We'll have to check back in on them. And there we go, starting to farm. Now, considering the fact that he has the Grand Winery, I would have maybe liked to seen him come back here and build his farms around this, because that's going to give him additional olive oil. If you look at that, 60% olive oil from berry bushes and olive groves. So nearby villagers. So you want to try to build around that landmark if you're playing as the Byzantines. Always going to be in your interest. And now look at this. Blue on the Xbox controller, bringing the pain to Joan of Arc. Will Joan be able to survive this? Has perhaps pissed off the wrong controller commander. This is unbelievable. This is the first, ladies and gentlemen. We are witnessing the very first Xbox controller beatdown on a PC player. And no one other than Joan of Arc. I mean, man. Oh. Okay. Red went out. Who killed an enemy? Who killed Red's? Oh, I don't know. It must have been Orange. I think. Where's his king? Because whoever did get its additional population. I guess we can check in on their pop later. I don't know if it shows in the UI actually. Let's see. If I go to... let's just say teal. I guess we can look in the later stages of the game. We'll see additional pop. I don't think at this point, though, it is possible to see how much they have. So that just is what it is. Okay. Up in the north, Pink continuing to hold on. Going to be dropping another military school. Orange building a great stone wall. Needs to be careful of some of these water crossings, but I think he has that walled off. Also looking to wall some of these mountains. Needs to be careful that there's not a gap. They can chop through here at some point and come through. So he is building towers though, outposts. I'd really put my money orange. He's in the fourth age. Green probably also going to be in a really good spot, but orange looks to be very, very strong this game. Teal out here attacking a very forward green Barbican of the Sun. Will take a while with Zuzugadu. I don't think he's going to be able to kill that. So maybe we want to back up from that fight. Let's see if there's any other engagements going on out on the map. Pink preparing for battle once again with purple, and purple in the second age. Looks like he's not going to age up. These two staying in the second age, and this is some of the risk reward, guys, to staying in the feudal age is, well, perhaps you can get a quick, pop on your enemy's monarch and you'll get some extra 50 population. But look at what cost. His economy, he's still in the second age while you see players around the map going up to Imperial. So the longer this drags on, it actually weakens both of these players. And we've got, it was looking like Byzantines were getting ready to push on Joan of Arc, but Joan of Arc has a keep prepared this time. Not going to be so easy. This would be a very key position for blue to take out. Now look at this. Yellow has actually come down here and hidden the monarch in a secret mountain hideout. Look at this. Is this like a next level strategy? Population increased by 50. That's going to be for Teal. So Teal was able to just kill someone's monarch. Oh, he must have just killed Red's monarch. Yeah, that must have been when it just happened right there. So secret mountain hideout there. That's one way you can do it. Byzantines looking to be positioned. I keep wondering when he's going to go for the kill there. For now, it does look like yellow is just sitting back. Joan of Arc coming back to life for now. Let's look at the current resources. Man, look at orange. Okay. Well, in the near future, we're going to be doing an FFA civilization tier list, letting you guys know what are the best ones to play. So I'd like to hear from you. Let me know in the comments below, what civilization do you think is best in a free-for-all? Now that we get this new free-for-all queue. Be interested to see everyone's choice. Also, it could be fun to do maybe a free-for-all map tier list. What out of all the quick play maps right now, which ones do you think are the best for this free-for-all nomad mode? Man, green has, oh, let's see how much line of sight he has. Man, what an empire! This is just beautiful base building. Look at this. What is this? Is this a campaign mission? Look at this. He's got the Great Wall of China going down on the south side. He's up here with his landmarks and the royalty up on the hill. I keep with it. Man, oh man. Now there actually is some sacred sites on this map. I just realized. Some of them I noticed don't have sacred sites. Okay. Blue. Building some palisade walls here. Continuing to, of course, expand here with the controller. Now, you see a lot of villagers kind of moving from various places. I have a sneaky suspicion he's maybe using the villager priority system right now on the Xbox to reposition these villagers, maybe even to the gold as you're seeing them kind of come from different places. But what just happened? Danny Thrasher has been eliminated. Oh my gosh, it looks like maybe blue just did enough damage. The town center is dead. I think that was a resignation. Maybe just gave up from the lack of economic prosperity. It doesn't look like purple really went for the final blow, but maybe he did come in here and kill actually he must have killed maybe a few of these buildings. But with that, we got 2 players down so far here at about the 24-minute mark. Teal with the sneaky base here behind green. Look at this. This is Chinese versus Chinese. We have Chinese and Zushi's legacy, though. Zushi is out now at this point. Okay. Danny Thrasher in the game that got away. I just keep waiting. Oh, now this. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm sorry, Joan of Arc enjoyers out there. Maybe I'm not sorry. Getting to watch an Xbox Byzantine player besiege a PC Joan of Arc player is just the freaking best right now. Look at this. I gotta move. We gotta get that out of the way. Look at that cinematography. This is what Age of Empires is all about, folks. One trebuchet in a dream. This man is over there. He's on his Xbox controller. He's only got one good joystick working. Doing a hell of a job right now. Showing Joan of Arc the true meaning of the trebuchet. There it comes. Boom. Villagers coming out to repair. Okay, let's get back out of this this lovely cinematic mode we got going on here. Let's see if I can get my case. There we go. Okay, what's going on in the middle? Green under attack. Teal bringing some rams. Yeah, green and teal definitely at each other's throats a little bit right now. I'm surprised green wasn't able to get up to the 4th age. Maybe just prioritize the stone walls just a little too much, especially when you consider the fact that teal is building behind them this entire time. Could have maybe been up to the Imperial Age. Like orange in a very strong position. He has also, by the way, 2 sacred sites, so that's going to be massive when you get to later stages of the game. Now they minimize the win conditions, if you guys notice that right now, but you'll also notice that it does not tell us that there's any win conditions going on at the moment. Maybe we can turn this on. There you go, 2 out of 3, so he does not have all of them. Yeah, there's one more up for grabs. Yeah, everybody, you should be cheering for Icaros right now. Gonna be trying to take down this PC player. I will say though, yellow not gonna be so easily toppled. The secret mountain hideout. You've got Philip IV hiding inside of his tower getaway. So down in the plains though, we got a second trebuchet up here. Byzantine continuing to expand a keep in the middle of the base to help protect the royalty back at home. But any moment, orange could come rolling over the plains with the Great Bombard. You never know. Teal and green having a little bit of a territorial battle down here. You can see there's a keep. There was some forward base out of teal. But for now, nothing too meaningful. If anything, maybe weakening the power of these two players, letting orange get an even larger lead in this game. He's going to be a hard one to topple. Now, one thing to consider, orange is at 200 unit pop. He hasn't taken anyone out yet. So if some of these players were able to conquer a few of the area monarchs, they might have more unit population. But oh boy, he's using the tried and true method, bombards and janissaries, and a little attack move with that. Good luck if you're not ready for it. So we'll see soon who will be orange's first victim. So I think you can wonder. Okay, right now. Now this, guys, is what I would love to see. Oh my gosh, look at this. Hold on. We got a battle raging on right now. Longbows. You would think this is the English, but no, this is the Byzantines. Bringing the pain. Trebuchets continuing to hammer that keep from afar. 2 trebuchets, but it does look like the Joan of Arc's army has held not a whole lot of anti-cav. Longbows will take them out, but not before the trebuchets go down. And now we've got the counter-offensive by Joan of Arc. Blue running the tail between his legs. Could be in a bit of trouble here. Joan of Arc does not look happy. She has been upgraded to Knight of Arc and is currently pushing forward. There is a mangonel which could help against these archers, but he's really missing a lot of anti-cav. There are some Varangian guards, but anti-cav isn't really all around. A few Lamachne back there might be enough. A nice mangonel volley, but it does miss. Holy, did you see that? Was setting up pikes. Don't forget, blue over here. He's doing a lot of micro on an Xbox controller. It's a hard thing to do. Blue in the middle of the map right now. It seems to be strip mining the available gold and stone that he's able to see. Purple, though, with his nearby neighbor gone, seems to kind of stalled out a little bit here. He got up to the castle age. May need to consider dropping another. Okay, he does have a second town center. I'll say that's kind of what he probably needs to think about doing. You know, so we'll see. His scores is decent. Actually, it's pretty far behind. So I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous about his economy for the price of that early feudal attack. Blue got a wall, an army just kind of keeping Joan of Arc at bay. Yellow really seems to be gaining momentum as he has these additional expansions. You see blue just sitting on one base still right now. When I say that, there's one more base to the north, so he can do it. Oh, is Pink's monarch still alive? No. What? No, no, no. This is where Pink's monarch was. Yeah, I think he got him. I think he got him. I'm pretty sure. Imagine if the caster mode showed you, but yeah, he got him. Okay, what was that? We get some pop cap being reached by some players. I'm trying to see on the mini-map if there's any battles. It's teal and green kind of having these scrappy fights here. It looks like green's in the 4th age. Teal's still an age behind. Really wants to take out that Barbecue in the Sun, though he has gold in his back pocket for the later stages of the game, so should be good for now. I mean, these large gold veins, 8k gold, that could sustain you for a very, very long time. But while Teal's attacking the middle map, on the north side, he's attacking with some spearmen. So let's take a little look at Teal's resource banks. You see kind of what's going on. He's sitting in the Song Dynasty. Yuan Dynasty would be quite nice, actually, because he could get 15% speed as he's, you know, currently running around with all of these infantry. It actually could be quite nice. But for right now, bringing the pain of green. Green might be the lesser Chinese empire. We will see. Struggling to really get units out on the field. Definitely has the age advantage right now. But let's look at the bank for green as well. If we go here. Not a ton of food really to produce. He has a lot of stone as he was building those walls. Has a decent bank of gold. But needs to be careful as Teal is encroaching on his hillside. Oh, Teal could... What could happen? We could have chop through on orange. Could be huge. Oh, Teal up here. Yeah, absolutely could. But I mean, he's kind of watching it with the outposts. He'd be aware of it. It'd be more interesting, actually, would see it be somehow a chop through. Can you get up there? I'm not sure you can. Maybe if you've got a rock from Age of Mythology, you could fly up here. But not yet. Teal's all over the place. Look at this. He's just going for purely palace guards and ramps. Sticking this out in the castle age. Also some spearmen on the menu. Maybe just kind of banking on green over booming. And, you know, he saw him sneak up to the 4th age. Maybe thinking he could catch him off guard. It does look like green's starting to get some infrastructure set up, and he does have his elite palace guard. So he got him upgraded, and he might be able to hold. He ultimately has to hold this hill. He's got to keep up there to defend a few farms. He's got the Great Wall Gatehouse in the back. I imagine maybe he could escape his monarch to the far north reaches. Another mountain hideout. So a good strategy here for China building up on that hill. Blue, we haven't really looked at it a second. It looks to be sitting idly with the army. Yellow positioning as well. Kind of a stalemate there, but blue's in the 4th age. Yellow is not. This could be an opportunity for blue to do something. But what is this? Orange! Going for the attack. Has been sitting on this giant mound of gold. Has like full pop worth of... Look at this. Janissaries and great bombards. Oh boy, where's that monarch? Teal could be in grave danger. He was just starting to make progress on green's base. What can he do? Where is his king? Looks like up here is actually safe for now. Has escaped to the northern reaches. But will he be able to stop this bombard attack? Dun, 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 dun. There you have it. Okay, so orange backstabbing Teal right now, and Teal gonna have to give up the offensive, and also has, of course, angered green. So that could be all she wrote for Teal here for the later stages of this game. We will check back in. Of course, the king has been able to escape to the western quarter, but for how long will be the question. Meanwhile, yellow and blue prepare to take battle in open field. Well, almost open field as we see, oh my gosh, a red palace going down. You do not want to trifle with this landmark, ladies and gentlemen. Does a lot of damage. He will basically need heavy siege to take this out. He does have, you know, 2 trebuchets. Would be if only he had attacked at the same time, but not going to go up. And watch this. Let's see the line of sight of that bad boy. He can shoot like all the way up to here. So blue's not going to know it at first and kind of get caught off guard when he pushes and he starts taking volleys. Purple continuing to boom up top, kind of uncontested, living his best Byzantine life. Not really any problems. Green, perhaps saved by the Ottomans to the far south. Good to be good for now. And what was that? I just heard somebody go out. Enemy destroyed Monotech's landmark. Wait. Monotech's landmark. That's Teal. Oh boy. Teal lost his last landmark. I thought maybe you would stay alive to the very end, but it does appear if you lose your landmarks, you are out. So with that, Orange, you know, here's the thing though. He killed the last landmark, but he did not get the monarch. And I'm kind of curious if the neutral monarch will show when you use the treason ability to reveal all of the area of monarch. So, but Teal might say, I don't need any extra population. I got bombards and Janissaries. Tale as old as time. Do 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 do. Met her in the rear. That's Janissaries you hear. Okay, let's stop. What is Green gonna do about this? He might have a bigger problem. Uh-oh! Blue fighting! Actually just out of reach of the Red Palace. Whoa, that was a lot of healing. The Springald's takeout reduced all of his siege to splinters. He actually has the fire arrow upgrades for his longbows, which should help him do well in this fight. Those are some of Joan's champion. But it looks like the French army is, in fact, getting the better of this. This could be a hard fight for Blue to recover from. Orange just now breaching those outer walls of Green. And he has so many Janissaries. I don't know if Green's gonna be able to stop this. 1, 2, 3 great bombards. What does Green have in store? He just got done being smacked by Teal, is starting to get a little progress. But Orange on a warpath, not even going for the monarch is the crazy part of this. Where is Green's monarch? It's up on the hill, right? Right here. Not in the keep, but here in the town center. He's even got 3 relics there. Taking out the infrastructure for Green. This could be all she wrote for Overlord. Orange under no threat. We see Blue dropping a keep at home, trying to defend, but really has no army out on the field. Completely idled out right now. Farm's currently idled. He does have some Streltsy coming out with that olive oil that he has. Let's take a look at the resources. You can kind of see what's going on. Blue's got a decent amount of food banked up. Orange, of course, has everything banked up. Man, oh man. I don't know about this. This might be the end for Blue. You gotta say, he fought really hard for being on an Xbox and all against Joan of Arc, going for a rush at all that. Blue has put up a massive fight here. I'm not sure that Yellow will be distracted. I think he will see to it that he takes Blue out. Blue right now escaping with the Monarch. And I guess what we really learned here today is, you know, you can't just hide with your Monarch. You have to keep your landmarks alive. Now, Yellow not having a ton of siege right now. He could use the torch damage, but I'm not sure that'd be enough. Orange almost appears like he doesn't know where the Monarch is. I don't know if he hasn't used his treason ability, but he's kind of just surfing around. Maybe he actually has eyes on the one that's up here. He almost looks like he's making a beeline for it. That could be the case. I'm not really sure quite yet. I see villagers get involved on this. Not gonna do enough. Purple, a sleeping giant to the north, has been amassing, and look at this, Ghoulims. He actually went for that at our mercenaries. He also has the foreign engineering company. Okay, let's see. Let's try to see where he has, because he has mercenaries, but I don't. It must be at the north somewhere. Okay, Yellow is all over Blue's base. Will Blue be able to hold on? Joan of Arc going down. Joan has fallen, and these Streltsy numbers are actually starting to grow. If you look at this, got 9 Streltsy. They can do quite a bit of damage against this man at arms. He's got some Varangian and some Lamatine there on the front line. He can do a decent job there. Springald's there, so Mangonels will be pretty ineffective. But there's just enough archers in this. I'm not sure that Streltsy's going to be enough. He kind of needs to pull those back. But Blue's continuing to hold on. Resources getting a little low, as you can see here. Orange appears to maybe be searching for that lost monarch down on the western side. Yeah, because it appears to be a little bit lost right now, but I think that's what he's doing. Purple continuing to mind his own business to the north. I'm not really sure if anyone's going to be able to challenge Orange this game. Maybe Yellow could do something, but I mean, look at the score of Orange. Yellow's kind of struggling to finish off Blue right now, and it actually kind of seems like Blue might be able to wear Yellow's military down. just with the reinforcement numbers, he actually appears to have a trap here. Look at this. This is what they call the Byzantine blender. Moving in. Here we go. Ranging guards with the purple capes. Gonna be pushing in there. Yellow not gonna stand much of a chance here. As you can see, those arbitraries, which typically would maybe be to counter this, it's not gonna counter these numbers. Well, if they don't fight, they might be able to. Mangonels just not getting involved in the battle. If you're gonna see a volley from the Mangonels as he chases to the north. Blue gonna hold on for now. Orange still has not located that neutral monarch, but it really might not matter. Okay, orange looking to set eyes on the siege of green to the north. As you can see, oh my, green's in he's making cavalry versus Janissaries. Not something you recommend. And in case you don't know why, look at this. Power of infantry, effective against cav, and can repair siege engines. Bonus damage versus cav. And you look at this, gets additional plus 20 versus cav. So each shot does 48 damage. 48 damage times, you know, I don't know, 46 Janissaries. That's gonna kill anything you have charging. So that's they're just brutal up against any type of cav. Okay, so green, is he gonna escape his monarch? He is not. What is he planning here? He looks like he's gonna switch over to barracks. Yeah, really, if you're gonna try to counter Janissaries, one of the best options is like a bunch of archers. But when they start to get this critical mass of great bombards, that's hard to deal with unless you're gonna have something to charge those down. And he's kind of at a spot of, you know, without really getting full pop and charging this, it's gonna be hard. But actually on the hill doing a good job taking out the great bombards. 2 of them go down. Janissaries will actually come in and pop those springles now though. So 2 great bombards still should be plenty to continue the siege of green's base. It's looking like Soxy is going to be taking this battle. Green doesn't appear to have much of a response. Well, the Janissary is actually dying underneath the keep and 2 town centers worth of fire. And villagers come to get involved. How about that? Orange doesn't have a forward base, so for what it's worth, just when it was looking like perhaps Orange would be going down, he yeets his Janissaries into the keeps, and green's able to hold on. Kind of surprising, and if you look at the score, they're kind of close, all things considered. Orange, though, has just such a massive bank. Look at that. Like, that's where green's just not going to be able to touch it, but military, you know, skill out on the battlefield could be the turning point. And if Orange's, you know, goal is to just go for Janissaries, maybe green can come up with a counter to that. But I say that, as you see right now, green now diversifies his army. He's got some lancers, he's got some man-at-arms with his Janissaries. But green looks like he was able to get some military reduction to the north side. Might help him repel whatever attack comes next. Let's check in right now on purple. What is this? Look at this! Purple coming out here with brand new Season 7 strategies. You would think this was like a thumbnail I photoshopped, but purple is in fact going for mass rams. I do not know his intention for these rams. And if you've got the ram emote, you subscribe to Twitch, please throw it in the chat for purple. Let's check in what's going on with blue and yellow. Last time we looked, blue is under heavy siege, but it does appear he was able to repel Excelsior's attack. Don't forget, in case you haven't heard me say it before, blue is playing on an Xbox controller and holding off Joan of Arc pretty well so far. Okay. Green getting a lot of gold, a lot of strip mining going on. Orange, you know, the hard thing about Ottomans in a free-for-all is you have, of course, the might of the Ottoman Empire. You can see all this production. It's great and all, but when you're fighting a battle all the way across the map, you don't have military schools up here. You don't, you know, it's the reinforcement lines can be quite challenging. You have to resort to, you know, building some forward bases up here with maybe out military schools, unless you're going to delete them and move them. You can see though, orange is getting involved in taking out green's villagers on the goal. That's definitely could be consequential here. but I kind of want to see what's going on with this blue siege. Moving in on yellow's base. Don't forget, the monarch is up here. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, still up here in the mountain fortress. Mountain hideaway. Okay, whoa, that's a lot of Rangian guards. 66 Rangian guards. Joan of Arc's going to be going down very quickly there. She's able to use damage. There you go. Joan of Arc goes down. We've got Streltsy on the back line. Mangonels, unfortunately, are not firing right now, but the Varangians can get on those Springolds, and they take out the Springolds. That siege will be pretty consequential, but you can look at all those man arms. Yellow just doesn't have the numbers. Blue's still sitting idly with this, but don't forget, it's harder to do this when you just got a joystick to control your troops. Rangian Guards being very effective against this French army, though taking some casualties will be enough to continue this siege. It might. You can see Knights actually charging right now towards the Mangonels. I'm not sure he's going to care too much to lose those Mangonels. He's still got plenty of Streltsies. Not a lot of archers he's going up against. It's going to be very close on. I think the keep's going to go down, but at the cost of his whole army. And I say that, but the last second, the villagers are called to repair. And man, a gamble all-inning that keep, and he loses what was a very, very powerful Byzantine army. He could have actually fought this, but he was folks firing that keep. And Excelsior able to migrate that with villagers, and that keep's going to stand for the next battle. Blue trying, but just not succeeding there with that engagement. Now, we talked about this earlier. Ottomans, if you're going to be successful in a cross-map campaign, you got to build some forward base, and that's exactly what Soxy JT is doing right now. So Green, did he learn from that last siege? Will he be prepared to repel this? You can see Nest of Bees and Palace Guards appears to be his answer with a few spearmen. Even building, constructing a keep, a sneaky keep. Does Green see this? Oh man, that's gonna, oh, he doesn't, he just barely does. I feel like the writing's on the wall this one, guys. Purple, just sitting back here, having the time of his life, as you can see. Just wait. We're gonna see, I think, a lot more of these Hierosophons. Now you can't kill a monarch with the ram. Well, maybe with the fire. So this is an interesting strategy. We'll see if it works out for him. Now I just want to confirm real quick that there aren't any other Xbox players in this lobby. No, it is in fact Blue, and he's, man, doing a great job. Okay, he's, it looks like remassing his troops. Now Yellow probably should have learned from that last fight and made more arbitrary, perhaps. Is he possibly running out of gold? No, he's got plenty of gold for now. I think he's okay bank-wise for now. Here comes that orange siege. Okay, let's see what happens. That's still just so many Janissaries. I'm not sure he's going to have enough, especially if he doesn't protect the Nest of Bees. If he had his Spearman on this, could be okay, but does Orange react? Orange has just been attack moving and doesn't really pay attention to the fact that he could have sniped that off with his cav, and Green actually taking a decent fight. Still going to lose most of his army, but considering that he had a much smaller force, doing very well. And Green might be able to get some momentum going here as he's able to take out the Great Bombards. Those are the hardest things to really remax on. But you can see 32k gold. He's going to start training them 10 at a time if he wanted to right now. But Green, the very good fight. You can see the keep though. I don't advise sending villagers to kill keeps. Oh man, but Green definitely, he's showing that he's got grit. He's going to hang on in this game for a little bit longer. Down the south side, Green snuck a Bauschwan on the river. Oh my gosh. I don't know. There must have been a war going on down here. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 Bauschwans. I think he might have completely depleted Orange's fishing economy. And with that, guys, I don't think he has a ton of food economy set up, but he has a massive bank. If we look at that, 13k, but you could rip through that quicker than you think, right? Especially with the forward base like this, throwing into the Chinese meat grinder. Needs to be careful because what he had set up as a massive economy, Green was able to get the ultimate backdoor Bauschwan attack, and the Bauschwan, one of the best naval units in the entire game. Gonna be hard for him to deal with. Could Ottomans be throwing? You know, the only thing I care about, oh my gosh, Oh my gosh, I was gonna say, I want to see the Byzantines take out Joan of Arc, but what is happening? Oh my gosh, somebody take a few clips of this siege, because I think this is about to be an epic moment of Age of Empires 4 history. In come the Byzantines from the north. Purple Byzantines gonna be moving in right now. They're Byzantine, you might have said allies or neighbors, but these are not gonna be friendly Herosophons here today. Here comes the siege. Dun, 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 dun. Oh boy, poor Blue. He's been battling Joan of Arc this whole time. Look at this, just had a great open field battle against Joan of Arc. And he might not even recognize this at first, and the torturing begins. Purple has been inactive for the last 30 minutes of the game, booming to the north, building up his Byzantine juggernaut. Look at this. Oh my gosh, why the Biz? Oh no. Why must they fight like this? How will Blue react? I'm not sure he will have anything to take this. Oh my gosh, the Monarch, it's right there. Blue's king. Oh no, Alexios Komenos is in grave danger. Run, it's your last chance. Oh my gosh, there's nothing he can do. Purple has just pulled off a great heist. Hold on. But don't forget, landmark snipe is still on the table and most likely going to happen. Yellow also sieging to the north side. I see on the mini-map orange is encroaching on green's base. But let's see if Blue's able to survive. Blue needs to keep these landmarks alive. This might end up being his last landmark here, depending on how this goes. And there's no way he's going to stop this. Look at the fire. Oh my gosh. This town is on fire. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Welcome to Season 7, ladies and gentlemen. Purple looking to kill the Monarch, but the Monarch on the run. He's going to get the landmarks before the Monarch. Blue on the Xbox, giving a hella of a game against all these PC players, but not going to be enough. His landmarks are going to go down, and with that, Blue has fallen. Please pay your respects in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, and put an F. Now, the question will be, will yellow, purple, or orange kill this Monarch? Orange even could pull this off if he paid attention, but he's busy sieging green to the north. Now, green making elite lancers has learned nothing from the earlier sieges of this game. This is the worst unit you could be making versus Janissaries. Maybe his idea was to dive the bombards, but at what cost? I think this was not the best decision. See, you want to be able to get him? I don't think they even see him. They're busy clashing right now. Okay, will purple just keep marching on over the hills to yellow? Yellow is, of course, you know, tucked away up here. Right there. Well, he was. Hold on. Where has he gone? Oh, he's moved. Where is the yellow Monarch? Where has he gone? I don't know if there's an easy way for me to find it on the mini-map, quite frankly. I think we'll let that mystery unravel for now. I don't know where the yellow Monarch has gone. It's in the keep, you think? He's not in the keep on the front line. Are you kidding? You think he's in the red? Red Palace? No, he's not there. 1 out of 15. Okay, hold on. Let me scan one more time. The inner one. Oh, right there. Okay, yeah. He's definitely right in there. There he is. Philip the Fourth. Okay, orange has green surrounded. This is definitely a very historical Ottoman siege. It's just like basically had green hold up on this mountain for a long time. Bombards firing from down range. But I think this may finally be the end of green. And I keep saying that, but you know, green did do a little of a backdoor here. He could even, you know, do a little landing party and pull off the snipe of all time. Imagine that if he landed in here and took out the Monarch. See, I'm sure he's back here somewhere. I think he's right there. Yeah. Okay. Purple decides, you know, Byzantines were cool and all, But let me go towards Joan of Arc. But we have horsemen here on the battlefield. Will it be enough? Red Palace, typically a very fearsome landmark. Looks like nothing next to all these... all these Orosabons. This is chaos. Look at all the fire. But I do think he will be able to hold this. I say that. I think he'll be able to. Let's see. Yeah, he doesn't really have any units to protect the Orosabon. Well, I say that, but he's got some... Wait, they're only veteran Lamatine? He hasn't even upgraded them. Oh my gosh, what a troll. He's gonna maybe hold this. What just happened? Purple just brute forcing it through here. Really thought purple was becoming a little bit irrelevant sitting idle to the north, but man has bursted out with one fell swoop and taken out one base, going for another here as he sets his eyes on the inner workings of Joan of Arc's base. Continuing to you know, spam knights might not work versus Lamatine, but considering he doesn't have any really reinforcing, no forward bases, and since they are freaking veteran Lamatine, yellow should be able to hold this, and you're gonna see that right now. And there's also Joan of Arc in there laying down the pain. So his parlor trick is over. Let's look at the bank as well. Purple spending a lot of his gold. Yellow spending a lot of gold as well, and a lot of knights there. Now the funny thing enough, it's kind of crazy that green has been holding on. I don't know how orange is he's just not been able to get past this hill. Look at this. The 3 spring golds up here has just been able to hold this. Every time he comes up, he's got like the perfect positioning there. And he's repairing. Imagine if he had built this great wall on the front line. The monarch in the back, a little bit scared. Emperor Gaozong kind of pondering what's going on in the front there. I gotta say, when I dove into a random ladder free-for-all game, you never know what you're gonna get. They can be really boring. There are people sitting back for an hour. This one has been packed full of excitement. I'm having quite a bit of fun. Hope you're enjoying it as well. Purple is taking out some... well, hold on. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Where is he? Where is he? There he is! Make way! Here comes the elephant. We have a tower elephant out right now. For the Byzantines. Coming to say hello to Joan of Arc. A majestic creature. Decorated. Orange. Really struggling to finish the job. It looks like he has what he needs. You look at here. What, 86 Janissaries? By the way, this monarch has never been killed. That's free population sitting on the table. Purple on 250 pop, by the way, while yellow is going to be stuck on 200. Orange on 200 pop as well. So really, not a whole lot's happened as far as killing the monarchs has been concerned. I think the blue monarch is still alive out here somewhere. Right there. Look at, I mean, what? Oh my gosh, I can't believe they didn't get it. Tree of Gondor up there with the Emperor. Where is it? Oh my god, you're right. Oh my gosh, that is the Tree of Gondor. Up on the mountain. Oh, I love Lord of the Rings. I went and saw the extended edition of The Return of the King. It was released last year. It's really long. I went and saw it in theaters. This is definitely the Siege of Gondor. If only the elephants were here. Oh my gosh. Trebuchets seems he's switched from bombards. How's Orange's bank looking? Pretty healthy, I'd say so. Okay, so it's really gonna be between, they're fighting all the players in the corners are alive. Orange versus green, and we got purple versus yellow. Orange is eventually gonna break through. Does green have any resources? He's down to 100 food. Where's his army? Like, I'm not kidding. Green's only chance of survival should be like trying to pull off a backdoor assassination, but he hasn't attempted to do that. He's been trying to fight and hold this. He's held for a long time, but as we almost hit the hour mark, the Ottomans will be breaking through here shortly. Okay, yellow meeting purple out in the open field. Not a good idea versus elite Lamatine when you just spent all of your gold on knights. Maybe he's gonna try to pull off an assassination. Purple is in fact the only one with an additional 50 population, which is kind of funny. He's got 107 Lamentine. I'm sorry, he's got even more than that. Okay, his, by the way, his monarch is not very well defended. One very open town center. The Ottomans could roll in here any minute. He should be able to hold this against yellow. So what's really going to happen here is orange is going to eventually get his shit together and take green out. But he appears very scared to move in there. I mean, I think for good reason. His generals have been a little bit embarrassed out on the battlefield. They've not been able to really break what seems to have been a broken enemy for a long time. Green just being obnoxious with the walls, but holding on, but not for much longer. Yellow doing some insignificant damage at the moment. So green's gonna probably go out here. And then what's gonna happen from there is orange is gonna set his sights either on purple or yellow, or he might just say screw it and build a wonder back here. Which is something I really could see considering his bank is really big. He could buy the rest of the stone he needs. Very well could be something he goes for. Killing that monarch would give an additional 50 as well. So we'll see. Taking this time. Here he goes, greens. Maybe territorial defense forces coming out to try to do something. But as you can see, he's out of money. He is out of resources and he is out of hope. But he's not out of nest of bees. What can they do here? Nest of bees firing on the trebuchets. I can't get them both within the screen. And I think he is going to take out the trebuchets. And once again, going to stall. Incredible. As you see the Ottomans back it up. He could have sent some Janissaries in there. He could have maybe tried to target those Nest of Bees, but it's very hard to like pick off these springalds on this hill. Purple throwing down some stone walls, maybe realizing he need to expand his empire. And man, beautiful walls, by the way. Whew, good looking walls. Nice. Yellow trying to do something here, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elephants. He's really investing in the elephants. Oh, that's gonna be unfortunate. Lumber camp needs to go. Bye-bye. Now, hold on a second. No, he hasn't found that monarch yet. Orange appears to be letting off. Green, once again, gonna continue to turtle up. Surprised he's alive. Thank you so much, Aussie Drongo, coming in with the 27-month subscription. Appreciate your support as always, Mr. Drongo. This free-for-all has been crazy. Dude, look at this. Look at this tree of Gondor he's got up here. This guy has been up here hiding behind the Great Wall of China in the gatehouse. You'd be proud of him. And he's been up on this hill facing Ottoman siege for like 30 minutes. And he's alive somehow with like no resources. I don't know how he's still alive. It's absolutely crazy. But then we've got down here, Ottomans is like just seems to be confused on how to break it with like, look at this. He's got enough resources to buy everyone off. But man, oh man, this blue is on an Xbox controller. Look how many farms he had. He almost took Joan of Arc out, and then 50 Rams came in and backdoored him. But he tried. He certainly tried. We need an FFA caster mode. Okay, if you're watching this on YouTube, I want you to predict what year and what month Relic will release an official FFA / team caster mode. It's really a team caster mode it's missing. But yeah, what year do you think, year and month, will we get an FFA caster mode? I don't even know what I would predict. 2026, maybe. Or not at all. That's my guess. Okay, we've got bombards. Kind of looking confused. Like they just don't know. What is going on down here? Oh, I think he's a little bit scared. Like he doesn't necessarily know. It's just like, you know, when you think about how big the map is, he doesn't necessarily know what Green's Bank is. For all he knows, there's like 1,000 farms up here and he has every relic, right? He doesn't necessarily know for sure what is behind on that hill. So maybe he's a little bit scared when he sees things like this forward base, Balshran's down here causing problems. I mean, Who knows? I still would love to see green pull off an assassination. Where is orange's? He's back here. Yeah. Like, he could totally have a landing party of palace guards run down the kill. Pop. Oh! Oh, I think yellow just realized blue's monarch was up for grab. He just killed blue's monarch and he got plus 50. So yellow has now joined the 250 population club. How many? Let's look at this. How many eliminations does he have? 121. 121. I'll say the most fun part of this is just the extra population. If the free-for-all mode, you know, has taught me anything, if maybe the free-for-all, the nomad isn't your thing, I think my favorite thing out of this mode is the extra pop space. I was having so much fun having like 100+ cataphracts or whatever. Like, I really wish the pop ceiling was just a little bit higher. I know it's probably really a technical limit. Maybe it's not a technical limitation as we see it here in free-for-all. Because it just seems like it's so much fun, but you know, it would change how the whole game feels, of course, but it just feels a little more gratifying having a little bit more of a massive army with your C. It always feels like once you start to like get your army going that you hit that pop cap, you know? Okay, so orange, you know, might be a big boy boomer, knows how to build. You know, he watched the guides on how to make Janissaries and Great Bombards, but he did not watch the second part of the guide on how to take out Sushi's legacy. Or I'm sorry, the Chinese. And the Chinese, they're in here for the long haul. Yeah, it seems like they could just march in it any day, but he's gonna hold this. You just know it. He's gonna continue to hold. Okay, Joan of Arc, by the way, in her final form has a blast cannon, as you can see there, glowing. And we've got a little bit of a stalemate on our hands. The Byzantines preparing to pull off what we can only imagine is round 2 of what we saw earlier. 1 billion rams, Horosophons, and Lamachne, but this time they're upgraded, and he's got more of them. Back and better than ever. Yellow should be making like archers. Oh my gosh, this is the perfect counter. Completely perfect counter. He's got man-at-arms, archers, mangonels, and Baldecan. He will. These guys are going to march down here thinking they're going to pull off a big assassination, and they're just like, these rams are just going to get annihilated. It would be in interest of purple to send a forward scout to see that they're going to be marching to their doom. I genuinely don't understand what is going on with Soxy down here. But there has been battles in the middle. It looks like yellow's actually squaring off with orange a little bit mid-map. And it might make orange a little bit nervous of, you know, he's really far away from home. His pop space also tied up. Could he get backdoored if yellow starts to encroach? Still plenty of gold behind his walls. Of course, resource-wise, you can see there you have it. You know, I really think this game is probably going to go between yellow and orange, but I could be mistaken, and there could be a surprise laying around the corner. Who do you think's going to win? Orange seems like too obvious. It seems like something weird is going to happen. Somehow he's not going to get it. I don't know. He really, you know, all things considered, doesn't have a whole lot of defenses built up. If someone were to break through, if a bunch of knights went through, or even got on a transport. Balshwan's still hanging out down here. He's got villagers. Now, hold on. Siege workshops. That's not going to be a landing party. Something's going to happen. Okay. Let's go look at the perspective of each of the players. Right now, we got purple getting ready to bring the Byzantine siege from the north. As we looked at yellow's army, it's very likely this siege is going to fall flat. I think this is going to be go down the history books as a big military blunder for the Byzantines. Meanwhile, if we take a look at 250 pop, by the way, full pop, 250 for yellow as well. But yellow is starting to expand the French Joan of Arc kingdom towards the middle parts of the map, near the sacred sites, also securing a trade post if need be to have that long-term gold. You can see fortifying this area Also has a few remote vacation homes for Joan to escape to should there become danger. Got a place to escape, which is great. I'm actually looking. I don't think Joan can get out that way. Or rather, not Joan, but I think it's Henry IV. Yeah, Philip. Sorry, Philip. So we'd have to escape this way. But that does have basically like a panic room built back there. But might mean orange in open field. Well, this is probably the only thing that would give orange a chance just from the sheer numbers of things. I'm sorry, purple rather. But that's going to be happening momentarily. We'll check right back in on that. Let's see what's going on with orange. Orange, trying to do the siege, has built 1 million trebuchets. Is just doing the same thing as always, stalling, not finishing the job. Green says, come at me. I'm ready for this again. Holding on like a champ has been crazy. Oh my gosh. He could actually kill the Emperor. Not that he's even pop max, but could kill that. But here we go. A big battle underway. Purple and yellow about to square off. In open field. Elephants there to lead the charge. Could really help in this battle, honestly. But I'm not sure that purple's going to have enough. Too much pop space built in ramps. That's amazing they haven't seen each other yet. Okay, here we go. Yellow going with the flank from the hill. Charges down. Springald's firing off on the rams, but those rams will only be a meat shield when we have a direct military engagement like this. Rams pulling back. I think maybe he could even send those forward as a distraction and meat shield. But for now, the Mangonel is going to be firing into this meat grinder, and these Lamatine do not have armor. They will take a lot of damage from Mangonels like this. This is going to be a costly battle for the Byzantines. The elephants, though, able to do a significant amount of damage here. Republicans also, you can see here, firing away. It looks like the French army is going to prevail, and in fact, you can see that going to be a landslide victory for Joan of Arc and friends. Rams escaping with the tail between their legs. Look at them. Get out of there, Rams. Flee to the north. There they go. Joan of Arc able to make some strides there. Big victory for the French army as they will retreat the rams. They look like little puppies running around there. Herd of rams. Yes, just migrating in their natural habitat. Like a snake. You know, a little snake. It looks like the freaking, like, this looks like freaking Shai Hulud from Dune. Look at him go. Okay, oh my gosh. Once again, we've got the Ottoman siege. This time seems to met the Chinese forces in open field. And man, oh man, this was the pit of death. One lone stone-walled gate stands between the Ottomans and the Chinese Empire. But I'm not sure still that Orange is going to get the job done. What is this? We've got an assassination intent back at home. Elite Fire Lancer working on Orange's town center. Oh my gosh, this is not happening. Where? I can't believe this. He's going to get this. These things excel at taking out buildings. He has nothing to protect. Where are the Janissaries? Here they come. He's trained the knights. He might be able to get here just in time, and I think he is reacting fast enough. He might be able to. Green might have overplayed his hand. Maybe should wait to get greater numbers and would have, like, no doubt pulled this off, but there is still time. Let's see if they're able to. These are elite lancers, but going up against the knights, I don't know if he's going to do it. He's got more coming in. Are there any villagers to repair? No villagers to repair. It is possible that he could pop this monarch when he gets out, but oh my gosh, so close. Green went for the assassination, and just when it was looking like he might get the job done, perhaps overplayed his strategy without having the forces to back it up. A big military, really an espionage and intel mistake on the behalf of the Chinese government here. Okay, as you see, the town center continues to burn. He is trying to train one villager to repair it. It is still within possible. No way. There's now Janissaries. The gig is up. Jig is up. This ain't gonna happen. So Green looking like he was gonna pull off the backstab of all times. Assassination attempt is thwarted at literally like 100 HP. Absolutely crazy. Purple bringing the herd of Rosafons back across the south. Now, unfortunately, these really just can't attack infantry or archers. They can only attack buildings. They eat one thing, and that's stone. But for now, yellow, kind of wondering what is going on here. Looks like he was able to breach the walls of the Byzantines. And for what it's worth, purple not putting up a good defense here. Just sending, wasting units, honestly, through here. And he's out of food. He's out of gold. That's going to be it. Yellow's going to take purple out. Purple has maybe memed a little bit too close to the sun with all the rams. Unless there's like... I was trying to see if there's units inside one of these rams, if he was able to somehow make it to the monarch. But I don't think he's going to be able to. Yellow's going to take this out, and that will secure him an additional 50 population. Where is the purple monarch? Still in this town center. Yeah, there's no way. It might take him a while to siege, though. He's taking his time. Okay. So orange narrowly avoiding assassination. Maybe gonna think twice about defenses back at the motherland. But to the north, green still freaking holding on with how many? Oh, he's got villagers down here. Oh, look at this. He found it. He found it. Now he's not even close to pop max, so whatever. But oh, he might. He still might not see it. Oh, brother. What are you doing, green? Kill that guy. Get him. You might not even see him. Emperor Taizong is hanging there. The ghost of Taizong, rather. More like. So you do get plus 50 if you kill a neutral one. Going for the landmarks. That's going to be it for the Byzantines. Well, he's got 2 more landmarks over here. But there's no way he's going to hold this. Look at the res. He's not going to be able to hold it. It looks like the herd of... the pack of Herosophons was thwarted about there. And really, yellow should turn his attention to orange. Now, I will say one thing that kind of stinks about this queue with the free-for-all. Typically, in like the Nomad Mega Random lobbies, you turn the score on, so you have like an idea of maybe who's like massively ahead. Though we can see score right now, the players in the game cannot see the score. So for that reason, like yellow might not know that orange like has such a massive bank and might try to go after green or something. Now I'm convinced that green can hold off an army of 10,000 men up on this hill. He's proven it time and time again. Oh my gosh, look at it. He's gonna do it again. What? How did he get up here? How did he do this? How did he even... How did he manage to sneak his slithery ass up here? So he must have come from the beach all the way up there, wrapped around, and orange does not have line of sight. Once again. Oh my gosh, but... It's not gonna matter. He's gonna blow it. He's going to show that he has all these units, run out here, and they're gonna run into the stone wall and be able to do nothing. Oh my gosh. Again. He's gonna fall flat. Now, what he could do, he could go for a landmark snipe. 1 landmark there. 2, 3. Where's the last one? 1, 2. It's like the berry. It's 3. There's that. I don't know where his 4th landmark is. I'm just blind though. What is this? That's a tower. Population increased by 50. Yep, there we go. F's in chat, guys. The Byzantines have fallen. Definitely our most entertaining player of this match, with 1,000 rams and Herosophons, goes down. Yellow claims additional population, and with that, yellow has the most pop space, 300 pop, and that could be dangerous when you're looking at 300 royal knights. And now we'll have to kind of see, where does yellow fix his gates? There is a way of the left of the wall, I think. Okay, so honestly, green's best chance is to go for a landmark snipe, and I don't think he's going to do it. I think he's going to try to run it. Oh, you think there's a way in? Oh, let's look. I don't think so. It looks pretty blocked to me. You never know. Yeah, that looks blocked to me. Yeah. So that's gonna be that. He's not gonna be able to get through there. Once again, I don't know why orange can't get up this hill. You know what? You know probably why. I know probably exactly why. He probably hasn't been building freaking scouts. He's been probably trying to siege this blind. That is my only thoughts of how he's possibly not managed to break this position. The siege of Gondor has certainly been stalled. Man, oh man. I know somebody made like a Lord of the Rings mod. I think we need another one. Like this is just take this seed. Let's see. This is it right there. There's the seed. We need a scenario here. This map has certainly provided some quite a bit of entertainment. You would say Bombard's OP, but I don't know. He's been able to hold him off with like 3 villagers in one wall segment. So green, it prepares the ult. Oh no, hold on. Okay, he ain't no spring chicken. He's making rams. He predicts there's gonna be walls. He doesn't even know they're there, but he senses they could be. So we underestimated. Green has pulled off the defense of all defenses, and in fact, guys, could perhaps end up somehow pulling this off. What if Green has like almost died 1 billion times? If he freaking takes orange out, I have, for some reason, all the comp. Oh, I don't know. I feel like he's gonna be able to hold this hill because he just has. Oh my gosh, he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna. It's just what? Okay, let's see what yellow's doing while green amasses. By the way, did green ever kill this thing? Oh my gosh, dude, he's killing me. He is absolutely killing me. He's pop mavs, but oh. Okay, yellow is hanging in the middle of the sacred sites, bringing his army, looking like he's gonna explore, but he hasn't even explored the bases. He can actually activate his ability on his monarch to find the other monarchs, but he hasn't even used that. Okay, so green preparing for the siege, even as a bombard he's gonna bring along for the ride. Has orange left any forces to defend? The answer is no. Even taking the remaining Janissaries north, and he might wait. He might wait till he sees orange engage and then go for it. That could be his strategy here. We still have. I really do feel like green's gonna pull off this assassination. This kid's got grit. He came across the freaking sea with Bauschwans. This was completely colonized by the Ottomans from the very beginning of the game. Managed to get down here, build dock, get Bauschwans, get villagers, get across, did a failed coup attempt, and then somehow got a villager up here to build all this. This is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, so if I were in green shoes, I would absolutely wait until orange like commits. Wait till his eyes, wait till the eye of Sauron is fixed upon your hill, and then go for it. And that's what I imagined he's going to do. Extra 50 population certainly would help. Now, yellow could throw a wrench in these plans, but I don't know. I feel like yellow's going to just sit there for now. I don't think it's going to be a factor. Orange, and as I kind of suspected, this is what I was talking about. Orange does not have, he does not have a scout with his army. So every time he attacks on this hill, he's probably really struggling to see those Springolds that are picking off some of his siege. Okay, green is on the move. He did not wait. Does orange see it? Orange might see it. Do we see any orange troops reacting though? Do not. And it will be too late. The bombard sounds one more volley and a half, and down that goes. The monarch's down. Green is gonna do it. I cannot believe my eyes. Come out with your hands up. Mehmed II is in grave danger. The Ottomans have been sieging the Chinese for an hour, over an hour, and at the very last minute, green pulls off the uprising from within his very base, builds us up, and down he goes. F in the chat, orange goes out. I can't believe it. He had so many resources. This is the 34k gold in the bank. Oh, what am I watching right now? Oh man. Yeah, you can't get better than this for some randos out on the ladder, I guess. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm saying it. Green, he was down to literally no resources. He had nothing. It was just him chilling up here, looking at his tree, and he's freaking alive. And now from across the map, green and orange are about to square off. Now green has gone away with an orange lackluster siege for a long time, and now you can see yellow taking all 3 sacred sites. Will he be able to fight yellow in head-on battles? If we look at these banks right now, green resources really is still not great. Yellow having 26k food in the bank, 5k gold, certainly positioned to be in a better spot versus in game, but all that can change very quickly, as we just saw with a few lancers. So he's looking to ride east. Is there a path through there? Oh, is that how he got up there? Oh my gosh. Wait, did he chop? I think he chopped that later. I don't think that was originally like that, but look, this is kind of funny to see. What? No! What just happened? No! What was this? I don't think he died. What? What just happened? Was he eliminated? Chinese has been eliminated. Did he lose his landmark? Oh my gosh. He did not. He was riding out. There was no way he was giving up. His mom said, "It's time to go to bed." Oh my gosh. The most anticlimactic game I've ever seen. But boy, were there ups, were there downs. We laughed, we cried, we scratched our head. And boy, the stories that we'll tell for generations to come of the great backstab green pulled off, despite having maybe his mom says you gotta go to bed. But with that, let's look at some of these stats here. Oh my gosh, look at this economy. The fact that orange got robbed, that was the 92k gold. 92k gold. Let's look at how many military the military efficiency of green must be just unreal. Orange raised 114 buildings. Green killed 617, pretty much with like nothing. I guess a slight negative kill death. Lost 119 buildings. Oh my gosh. We can't check the map after the game. We just don't have the technology yet. And boy, blue with the controller was looking like he was gonna do something, but you know, purple came in with the 1,000 rams and said no. Okay, guys. As far as the recording on YouTube, that's going to be it. So if you are stuck around for this long, you are a crazy person, and you should subscribe to the channel and leave me like 10 comments or so. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.